I'm Christine Hudak. I'm the Secretary General for CIMUN 15. Quite a few things come to mind when thinking about what really makes CIMUN different from other Model UN conferences across the country. The first thing would be our dedication to realism. Maybe this was my experience, but I know quite a few delegates will walk away from a Model UN conference frustrated because, Iran and Israel got rewards for co-sponsoring a resolution together, but that wouldn't actually happen. And, you want Model UN not to just emphasize consensus building, but you also want delegates and students to get in the minds of diplomats and actually, understand what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish, and more importantly, what their point of view is. So at CIMUN, we've developed quite a few techniques to kind of emphasize realism. So we reward students that accurately portray their policy. We have instituted a running time, which basically means that the effects in the decisions made in the GA will affect the Security Council, affects the Chinese cabinet, affects the International Court of Justice, if it made sense too, and really shows the delegates the power of the choices they make and the impact of the decisions they put forward and the resolutions they create. So that's something that I think is truly unique to our conference. Additionally, this starts right from day one at our opening banquet. So delegates are seated, according to their blocks and their committees in a way that will facilitate conversation. The negotiating and the politicking begin, right as the first courses start. And so that's something truly unique. I don't think any other conference in the country does. Additionally, our staff is truly unique in that we are not affiliated with a particular university or organization. We have young professionals like myself. We have students from across the country, across the globe, who volunteer their time to put on this educational program for our students. Overall at CIMUN, it's not just about diplomacy. It's about politics, and it's about critical thinking and decision making that really makes it special. (1968) is the historical year that we will be featuring as part of our political simulation. That year is of particular significance as it is the 50th anniversary of the Democratic Convention held here in Chicago. What is particularly interesting is the majority of the delegates who attended that convention were actually housed at the Chicago Hilton on Michigan Avenue, which is the same site of our conference this year. So one of the items we've been particularly focusing on is really making history come alive, in that we'll be simulating the Chicago City's Council, the UN Senate from that year, in addition to actually recreating the convention, which really should be a one-of-a-kind experience for our students, and I know our staff is incredibly excited about it. So we hope that you will be able to join as well. I know I decided to staff CIMUN because I actually attended as a delegate. And it was such an exciting and unique experience that when I found out it could continue into college and then even, my professional life, I was really excited about that and jumped at the opportunity. A lot of our staff, are young professionals who either were delegates or had friends who were delegates or staff, and were really excited by the opportunity. I really get to work with a diverse and extremely talented, extremely bright group of people who bring a lot to the table and are always innovating, coming up with new ideas and new ways to improve the experience for everybody. So I love that it's always changing and we're always trying to push the envelope. So and we're always looking for new people to kind of come and contribute and join. If you're interested, please go to our website, cimun.org/apply.